Hello, I'm Kevin Watler, and this is your CMR Daily Buzz. Queen Elizabeth II's eldest son, 73-year-old Prince Charles, the former Prince of Wales, immediately became King of Britain, the Cayman Islands, and the rest of the Commonwealth following her death. Charles is the longest-serving heir in British history and will lead the country in mourning as the new king and head of state for 14 Commonwealth realms. According to the rules of British monarchy, a new sovereign succeeds to the throne as soon as his or her predecessor dies. Meanwhile, Governor of the Cayman Islands, His Excellency Martin Roper, Premier the Honourable Wayne Panton, and Opposition Leader the Honourable Roy MacTaggart has expressed profound sadness at the passing of Queen Elizabeth II. As a mark of respect, all flags will be half-flown at half-mast until further notice. We now hear from the Governor, Premier, and Opposition Leader.
It is with profound sadness that we have learnt of the passing of Her Majesty the Queen on the afternoon of 8 September at Balmoral. The death of our much-loved and longest-serving monarch will, I know, be terribly sad news for people across our three islands of Grand Cayman, Cayman Brac, and Little Cayman, as well as across the entire world. Her Majesty the Queen served the United Kingdom, Commonwealth, realms, and overseas territories with quiet dignity and powerful diplomacy for over 70 years. She has been an inspirational role model and given outstanding service throughout our lives. She's the only monarch very many of us have ever known. Her loss will be keenly felt. She is unlike any other monarch in history. I know from my 4 years as your governor just how much affection and respect there is for Her Majesty on our islands. Her 2 visits here in 1983 and 1994 are warmly remembered today by so many. We were able to celebrate Her Majesty's Platinum Jubilee this year with an extraordinarily wide variety of events across our 3 islands, reflecting the depth of feeling towards Her Majesty. I had the pleasure of meeting Her Majesty 3 times during my career, including at Windsor Castle on taking up my role as Governor of the Cayman Islands. Her Majesty vividly recalled details of her visits here. Many of you will have your own personal recollections of royal moments in your lives, whether it was watching her coronation, meeting her, or celebrating her visits to Cayman or elsewhere. The King and the Queen Consort will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow. Her Majesty was a symbol of stability and permanence for over 7 decades. She exemplified outstanding public duty. I know the thoughts and prayers of all of us in the Cayman Islands are with members of the royal family at this difficult and sad time.
Good day. I come to you today with a heavy heart, having learned of the passing of Her Majesty, our Queen Elizabeth II, at Balmoral Castle on the 8th of September 2022. When she became Queen at the tender age of 25 in 1952, Europe was rebuilding and the world was still in the mend from the wounds of World War II. She acceded to the throne at the death of her father, King George VI, on the 6th of February that year, and solemnly accepted and carried out her duties with rare humility, faithfulness, and dignity. To mark her 70th year of reign on her Platinum Jubilee, the Parliament of the Cayman Islands held a special session giving verbal flowers and accolades to the Queen on the 6th of February 2022. Today, we remember her fondly as we mourn her passing. She left us with a legacy of reaching out to her subjects in the United Kingdom and abroad, being seen as a real person who ensured that the monarchy was able to quietly adapt to changes in society and keep a sharp focus on the Commonwealth. She was a defender of the faith and a stalwart wife, mother, grandmother, and great-grandmother. As our head of state, our loyalty to the British Crown was strongest and most heartfelt under her reign. We remain loyal to the British Crown, but it has definitely lost one of its most precious jewels. Through her dedication and unwavering strength, she proved herself to be royalty in every respect. There will never be another like her. We had the pleasure of her company when she visited the Cayman Islands not once, but twice before her passing. On her first visit here in 1983, she delivered the throne speech, toured Grand Cayman with Prince Philip of blessed memory, and officially opened the Queen's Highway, which connects East End to North Side. A monument still stands alongside the highway, memorializing that auspicious occasion. She and Prince Philip returned to our shores in 1994 aboard the Royal Yacht Britannia as part of an 8-country Caribbean tour. This time around, she knighted former Financial Secretary Sir Vassal Johnson, who left this earthly realm in 2008, for his role in modernizing the laws of the Cayman Islands, which led to our enviable position as a global financial center. She also opened the Ed Bush Sports Complex in West Bay and the Queen Elizabeth II Botanic Park off Franksound Road. Both times she was gracious to the Caymanian people, and those who met and interacted with her have cherished memories to share. Those who have gone on to their own heavenly reward often talk fondly of her kindness, warmth, and love for the people of the Cayman Islands. I think I can safely say that all of us in the Cayman Islands who feel strong ties to the British Crown mourn this sad occasion. We have lost a great lady. Taking her place on the throne is her son, King Charles, the former Prince of Wales, who last visited the Cayman Islands in 2019. God save the King. I, on behalf of the Cayman Islands, join others from around the world in offering our condolences to the royal family. It is our prayer that God grants them the peace and grace to get through this difficult time. May God be with and comfort all of us.
It is with great sadness and sorrow that we learned this afternoon of the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. The Queen will be remembered for her dignity, wisdom, and compassion. Over the 70 years of her reign, she has been a constant reflection of all that makes Great Britain great. Indeed, over those 70 years, she has seen much change across the world. Here at home too, the Cayman Islands has seen tremendous growth and change during her reign. Her Majesty granted us our coat of arms in 1958 and our first written constitution in 1959. We fondly recall her visits here in 1983 and 1994, and she will be remembered and beloved by Caymanians for many years to come. On behalf of the opposition, the entire Progressives family, and indeed the Caymanian people, I offer condolences to the family of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on her passing. I also offer condolences to the people of the United Kingdom. May her soul rest in eternal peace.
The Cayman Islands Protocol Office is currently planning several events, including a 96-gun salute at Government House. Please monitor the Cayman Mall Road Facebook page for more updates on this developing story. Caribbean Utilities Company released its first sustainability report on Monday, detailing its commitment to reducing Scope 1 greenhouse gas emissions by 75% by 2035. The company said it will achieve this target by installing renewable energy as outlined in the company's integrated resource plan. To access the sustainability report, visit CUC's website. Despite being held on one of the hottest days of the summer, the Children's Coloring Day at the Georgetown Library on Saturday, August 27th was a huge success. 125 individuals attended the event and participated in various creative activities, ranging from coloring and drawing on paper to painting on canvas and doodling on the pavement with chalk. Acting Library Director Kevin Goring said due to the success of this year's Coloring Day, the library will seek to repeat its success next year, possibly in May when it's cooler and more fun for everyone.
Stormwatch 2022 is brought to you by Home Gas. your propane experts before, during, and after the storm.
The National Hurricane Center is tracking 3 tropical systems. By the way, Danielle is history. It's no more. But we do need to pay attention to Hurricane Earl, which is currently impacting Bermuda. Earl will start to pick up some speed, and conditions in Bermuda should start to get a lot better by Friday afternoon. The other systems out there are not expected to impact any land in the immediate future, so we'll continue to monitor them to see what they end up doing. We are in September, which is when the tropics get a lot more active, so be storm ready, Cayman. Now for your CMR weather update is brought to you by WG Charters. Sunrise at 6:12. Sunshine along with some cloudy intervals. The temperature rises to the high 80s when the high temperature is at 88 degrees Fahrenheit and the relative humidity is at 70% like the forecast calls for. The temperature will feel around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The winds south-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Then the sun sets at 6:33. At nighttime, the temperature falls to the high 80s. Looking forward, similar weather conditions are expected. So remember, it's summertime, so those hot days, warm nights, and scattered showers are very typical for this time of year. CMR weather updates are brought to you by WG Charters. They offer private boat trips for a great price, so we encourage you to support them. Now for some regional and international news. The Pan American Health Organization is finalizing plans to obtain 100,000 doses of monkeypox vaccine for distribution to Latin American and Caribbean member countries. As of September 6th, over 30,000 monkeypox cases have been reported in the Americas, with most cases concentrated in the United States of America, Brazil, Peru, and Canada. So far, most confirmed cases are among men, although at least 145 cases have been reported in women and 54 cases among people under the age of 18. Cuba's deputy foreign minister has accused the Biden administration of acting immorally, illegitimately, and unfairly by keeping Cuba on the list of state sponsors of terrorism, claiming it has been a victim of state-sponsored terrorism by the United States for more than 60 years. Carlos Fernandez de Cosio, in an interview with the Associated Press, said maintaining Cuba on the State Department's blacklist with North Korea, Iran, Syria is an easy way to punish Cuba, with the overall aim of trying to make Cuba what it's not, to make Cuba a failed state. Former CNN News anchor Bernard Shaw died Wednesday of pneumonia unrelated to COVID-19. He was 82. Shaw was CNN's first chief anchor and was with the network when it launched on June 1st, 1980. He became a household name with groundbreaking coverage of the First Gulf War live from Baghdad, Iraq in 1991. He reported from a hotel room as bombs were exploding outside his window. He retired from CNN after more than 20 years on February 28, 2001. That's it for now on the Daily Buzz. Thank you for joining me. Please stay safe and God bless.